Hey guys, what's up? Evil Dragon back again. Um, Back playing Borderlands. Really fun game, really addicting. Had a bunch of people message me wanting to know how I put all my points into my skill trees, so I've been actually doing a lot of work. Um, there's been no cheating, hacking, or anything. I will say there has been a little bit of an exploit using flesh stick, yes. Other than that, everything else has pretty much gotten the old-fashioned way by farming. But as you can see here, we have every different class, all 5 of them, including the Necromancer, at a level 50. And I do have the legendary class mod for each one of them, which gives you the best bonus into your skill trees. So we're going to go through these here pretty quick, and I will just kind of go through them just briefly and show you what's going on. And if you guys want to use my specs, feel free to. That's you can do whatever you'd like. If you want to spec it a different way, I'm just showing just because, like I said, I've had a lot of questions and people asking me how I spec'd my assassin, so I figured I'd finish them all up and go into them. So obviously the first one is always the turret, and then as you can see, with the legendary mod, you get a bonus to the first 2. So on the commando, what I did is I did just in the green tree, in the gorilla tree, I went 8 and 7 on the first tree. Then in the middle tree, in the blue tree, the gunpowder tree, 8 and 7. Then we went down over to metal storm. Just to get the kill skill, put that at 5 to 5, and then 1 to 1 just to get the longbow turrets. And then on the last tree, again 7 and 8, a little bit different backwards. 5 and 5 in pressure, 5 out of 5 at a quick charge, 1 for the shields, and 1 for the maglock, and then of course 5 out of 5 for the cooldown rate. Only went 4 out of 5 for the chance to ignore damage, grit. So we went 4 out of 5 on that. And then obviously 1 for 1 for the double turret. That way you can throw out 2 turrets. So that is the first one. And there you can see level 50 with the legendary soldier class mod. So what we'll do is we will go ahead and back out. And we will change up the character. And we will go into the Siren. Go take a look at hers real quick. Best thing that I found for her, being a mostly damage and still also being a team player with her trees. Axton was actually the only one that I actually put points into all 3 after the legendary. But there you go, level 50 with the legendary Siren class mod. And obviously 1 for 1 for phase lock. In the green tree, I just put a couple points in there just because you get the bonuses from the mod. So I just put 1 point in each of the top 2 there. But the rest is all in the green and the red, or the blue and the red tree, my bad. There you go. You can see 6 out of 5 and 5 out of 5. Then you got 5 for 5 for the shooting players to heal them, and the 1 for 1 to use your phase lock to revive. And then the last tree, you can see the 6 out of 5 just for the extra little bit of elemental effect. The magazine size, though, I went straight up all the way. 10 for 10 or 10 for 5. Put 5 points in it. I love my SMGs. Then we got the next 2 down. Again, 5 out of 5 for both of those. 1 for 1 for the Cloud Kill. 5 for 5 for Reaper. 5 for 5 for the Blight Phoenix. And then 1 for 1 for Ruin. So that is the way that I've set up my Siren. Okay. Now we will load up the Gunzerker. Get him going. Show you how I ran through him. Most of him is what I did. Oh, actually, we'll go right down there. There you can see the level 50 and the legendary Berserker class mod. Okay. And again, 1-for-1 for your action skill. I had a bunch of extra points on this guy. Skipped a whole bunch of stuff, but went for the weapon swap speed, critical hit, did 1 for that. Went 9 out of 5 though on that, and then the 6 out of 5 on locked and loaded. Reloading gives you a better fire rate, but that one is the quick draw, helps you out a lot, lets you switch weapons. Rampage is the tree that I went down. I went down the middle tree. 5 out of 5, and then actually put 3 more points and filled to the brim, increasing magazine sizes. Obviously, the increased in gunzerking killing skills, always good to go for. 5 out of 5. 1 out of 1, 1 out of 1. 2 for 5 on Yippee-Ki-Yay. Then we go down 5 out of 5. And then 1 for 1 for keep firing. The longer you hold down the trigger, the faster you fire while you're gunzerking. And then went over to the last tree, the brawn tree. 8 out of 5 for increasing the health. 7 out of 5 for movement speed and reload speed while taking damage. Also went for tanking. 5 out of 5 killing asbestos. Reduces the duration of effects. And obviously Fistful of Hurt. Big old punching power, knocking people back. All that good stuff when you melee. So that's how we set up the Gunzerker. I've played with all of these, and most of these setups that I have obviously work really good. Otherwise I wouldn't be using them. Most of them I've just kind of twiddled with and tweaked and played and tweaked again, and all that good stuff. It's just figuring out what you like. Again, like I said, these are my stats. This is what I like. This is how I like to play. Everybody's play style is different, so obviously your trees could very well be different. This is my play style. These are how I like to play my characters, mostly for damage and action skills and kill skills, just because that usually is the best to beef up your character with. Here we are with the Assassin, level 50. You can see Legendary Hunter class mod. So we'll go ahead and go on into his. And as you can see, we went down the first tree with him. 6 out of 5 for the critical hits. 5 out of 5. Then we went down over here to the kill skill. 5 out of 5. 1 for 1 for Boar, which is a really good skill. Shooting through enemies actually does more damage to enemies standing behind them. Really, really good. Again, more bullet speed, damage, and critical hits. Zooming with increases bonuses to critical hits. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5 for at 1 with the gun, using accuracy and stuff with sniper rifles. And the critical ascension, getting critical hits with sniper rifles gives you stacks to increase damage and critical hit damage every time. Can stack up to 999. And then just in the middle tree, we went 1 for 1, put 1 point in each one of these just because we get the bonuses from the class mod. So we have 6 out of 5 and 6 out of 5 on the top 2 in the blue tree. And then in the red tree, again, we had 6 out of 5, and I actually went 9 out of 5 for the melee damage and max health because, the Assassin is also melee oriented as well. And then also put the rest of the points down here in Grim and follow through. That way we get the other 2 good kill skills for him. Cooldown rate for the action skill, shield regeneration, movement speed, melee damage, and gun damage. So that would be the way that I set up my Assassin. And last but not least, try to make it as quick as I can here. is the newest character. The newest DLC character would be our Necromancer. And we'll load her up real quick. Try to run through this in about a minute or two. That way I don't have to cut this video short, like I did with the one video that I do have that everybody laughs about and has fun with. Anyway, here we are with the Necromancer, and again, here you are, you can see, level 50 Legendary Necromancer. All the Legendary class mods you guys can find farming Vermivorous, the Invincible. Very hard to actually get to spawn, but when you do, he definitely does drop those, and those are very worthwhile to have. Anyway, Necromancer, as you can see, obviously 1 for 1. Best friends forever. 6 out of 5, 5 out of 5, 5 out of 5, 1 for 1, and we actually went 7 for 5 on Better Half. 1 for 1, which is keeping Death Trap out there every time you get kills. Potent as a pony is maximum health, just so you and Death Trap get a bunch of health. Another 1 for 1 for another Death Trap ability. 5 out of 5. Sterner Stuff is a really good one. Damage reduction against all types of damage between you and Death Trap, and also gains bonus melee damage for Death Trap, which is really good. Went 6 out of 5 for the cooldown rate of my action skill, just to get him out quicker, and of course sharing is caring, to give him a copy of my shield. And then we also went down in the middle tree, just to give more stuff going on here. Mostly the only reason I went in here is because I wanted to give more stuff to Death Trap. 6 out of 5 on the top, 5 out of 5. The gorilla, 5 gorillas, strength of 5 gorillas, we went 6 out of 5. 1 for 1 for his laser. Only 3 out of 5 for the shock storm, and 3 out of 5 for the electrical burn. But we did go 1 for 1 for shock and awe. And we put 1 extra point in Evil Enchantress, which is a kill skill. Not real important, it's up to you kind of how you want to do it. 2 for the boom, also another Death Trap ability, shoots out that nice orb, and as you can see, I left the whole red skill tree empty. Not real big on the anarchy. Some people are, some people aren't. Again, like I said, these are just the way that I set mine up. This is the way that I like to use my characters and play. So, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate all your views on all my other videos. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. And again, as well, don't forget, we will catch you in the next vid.